Jonathan's here, if you guys can hear me.
Okay. Cameron, can you turn the mic on and see if you can get the band? Well, welcome to Minco, Oklahoma for our Friday Night Lights. And we are glad that you've been able to join us as we get to watch these Minco Bulldogs take on the Mooreland Bearcats. And it should be a fun one tonight, so we're glad that you've joined us. We've been able to salute the flag, honor the country. We've been able to pray, and now we'll huddle up and get some teams out to play some Friday Night Lights. And so we are good to go. And it's going to be a fun night, I think, Mr. Sims. Mooreland comes in. They played Crescent last week, lost 7-0, but a low-scoring game. So what do you think is going to be what we're going to be watching tonight?
I think you're going to see a little more of the same in this football game. You know, Mooreland's a good football team. Minco's a good football team. Both very physical teams. It's going to come down to turnovers, who can control the line of scrimmage. And I think we're in for a good contest. We have a decent chance to win, but we're going to have to play well to do so.
Yeah, I think that's right. It's going to be very physical is what I'm looking for. A little hot this evening as well. Got a little humidity as well. And so it should be interesting. Well, we've got Cameron on the sidelines. Cameron, what are you hoping to see tonight?
After last week's performance, I'm hoping to see the Bulldogs come out and play a full game. They kind of struggled a little bit with physicality in the first half last game, but I'm hoping they put that all together for one full game today.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, complete game. I think that's what it's going to take for sure to be able to play all three sections of the football game, from offense to defense to special teams, is what you're going to need, and that is what I believe the Bulldogs can do tonight at home. Looks like a good crowd out supporting these Bulldogs. And so we'll get going this evening. Once again, we're glad you've joined us from wherever you are from, whoever you're watching, whoever you're rooting for. We're glad that you made it. And we'll get to watch these Minco Bulldogs take on these Mooreland Bearcats. Got a lot of M's out there, huh?
Yes, we do. I like the way the Bulldogs look tonight, those gray uniforms.
That's right.
They look sharp tonight, I tell you what.
New uniforms. So Reese Ness is going to kick off. He's going to get kind of a low line drive. Picked up, and he picked it up with a knee. That was number 4, Kelton Smith. And so no gain on that, so it'll start at the 29-yard line. And I think he'll take that 29-yard line.
Yeah, I think so. And, I don't know. You may have said this. I was busy with someone. Minco did win the toss tonight, and we deferred, and we'll get the ball to the second half.
All right, we'll see this defense come up.
Last week, the defensive ends, very impressive. I'm interested to see how number 70 reacts here to this line, and he wreaked havoc last week.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of running. Here we go. And so, yep, looking for that exactly. And there's Caruth with a tackle. as he gets his first tackle of the evening.
We might have a holding call here.
Did have a penalty. So let me catch you up who's out there. And so we've got Ashton Taylor, number 70. We've got Shane Godwin, number 52. Number 53, Zach Willman. And then on the other end, who is that on the other end?
Hunter Mullinax.
Is that Hunter Mullinax? Man,
Yes.
he was playing cornerback last week, and looks like he's going to play. Yeah. Are they moving to a 3? Are they moving to a 3-4?
Well,
stay
they
in the
changed
4.
things up. They put Clayton Hughes at free safety and moved inside linebacker. They moved.
Yeah, look, I see
number
that.
33.
It looks like we're going to be running a 4-4 in that.
Yeah, I think
looks
so.
like we've got 3 linebackers
I
or
think
4
Carson-
linebackers. Yeah.
Carson Littlejohn.
Yeah, so Hunter Mullinax, and then Aiden Brummel, Jake Caruth, Carter Pate, and Carson Littlejohn. And they're going to look to pass. Got it over the side, just out of his reach, was open. Caruth was chasing, and it didn't work out.
I kind of like this defensive look. It gets your best players on the field, especially at the linebacker position. That's our strength, Pastor Mike's linebacker position defensively.
Yeah, I think so too. And so I wasn't expecting Mooreland to pass. I thought they'd go a couple runs at least. And they're going to get back on the line. We also got Reed McMurtry and Ben Birchfield on the corners. And so they're going to kind of, I want to call this a wing T. Is that what, I believe that's what you call this.
I believe it is.
So he's going to hand it off to the fullback, and
Is there
he's
a fumble?
tackled quickly.
There's
That's
a fumble.
Ashton Taylor.
We got it back.
And fumble, and it's the Bulldog football. Ashton Taylor with that tackle, forced a fumble. Did you see who recovered that?
I believe it was number 10, Mullinax. I think.
Mullinax with the recovery. Man, that's a way to start off the game. Get the ball at the 25-yard line.
We may be having guests from around the state of Oklahoma watching in tonight on Squirtle Pay Dirt.
There you go.
And I think, welcome to those folks that are going to be watching in.
So we've got Reed McMurtry in at quarterback. Noah Johnson in at running back. Our receivers, Ben Birchfield to the near side, Clayton Hughes, Carson Littlejohn, and Hunter Mullinax on the far end. And
What do we have here?
we got a
delay.
penalty flag, calling a delay a game.
That's interesting.
Well, so that'll scoot him back 5. We go to 1st and 15. So on the line, we got Colton Mendez, number 56, number 71, Case Brassfield, and then number 52 is center. That's Shane Godwin. McMurtry to pass, throw it to Ben Birchfield, wide open,
Ben
but
was wide open.
sailed it over his head. So that'll be incomplete. That'll make 2nd 15. Number 3, Shane Godwin, is the right guard, and Ashton Taylor is the right tackle. And so that's who's in for the Minco Bulldogs.
When you're playing against a team like Mooreland, you need to capitalize on these short fields like this. It's important the Bulldogs make it to the end zone.
Yeah, you want to start this off in the right direction. Tried to get an offsides there, didn't work. So 2nd and 15. And he's going to look to run. He's trying to find the edge. He does. There's a flag. It's going to be a hold. And that's going to scoot back another 10 yards.
Yeah, not the way you want to start a series out for sure.
And so I think that was our left tackle that grabbed the outside shoulder there trying to set the edge. And it did not work out. So we're going to move way back to the 41-yard line. And we will have 2nd down and 21.
Well,
Oh, wait. Is that 21?
pretty
10?
that or more,
20?
I tell you.
Oh, no.
It's,
That's 26.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's,
26. So trips on the far side. Noah Johnson behind McMurtry. He's going to get the handoff. Going up the middle, got about 2. So it'll make it 3rd down and 24. I think this is here where you might just throw one up and see what happens.
Yeah, I think so too. You're not going to gain a whole lot of yardage with the punt, and it could roll in the end zone. You would get hardly any. So this is good. This is a good decision, I think.
Yeah. He's going to throw it up
He's
to
got him.
Birchfield.
Oh,
He gets
flagging.
hit from behind. It'll be interference.
Big play.
And that'll make it a automatic. No, it's not an automatic first down, is it? I believe you get 15.
I don't know.
We're about to find out. So pass interference. And so there's 10.
Oh, my.
And there's 15. So that'll make it 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9.
You know, that's really more manageable for 2 plays to get 9 yards as well. So this is a good situation for the Bulldogs.
So 3rd, much more manageable after that pass interference. Going to get the snap, looking get to the outside, being chased.
Oh,
Intercepted. Ashton Taylor with a tackle. And intercepted by the Bearcats.
That was just a misread by Reed there on that play.
Yeah, anytime you throw back into the defense, it's not wise, and that's kind of what happened there. As tried to go back a little bit, and that's when something bad can happen, and something bad happened there. And I don't know if this is a timeout or a drink break, maybe a water break. It is hot out there.
It is.
We got some clouds in the background, so that makes it humid. Well, good job by the defense. Got the turnover, but then turned it right back over to him.
Yeah, it's you know, the whole series was just messed up. Two big penalties really. Although Mooreland did have the pass interference, just probably a little jittery right now because Mooreland is a good football team, and you know, we saw that at Dibble last week.
Yeah,
seemed to start out a little rough, but as the game wore along, we got really into the game and took full control. This, of course, Mooreland's a little different than Dibble.
Yeah, I think so. Well, Cameron, right down on the sideline, what did you see out of that kind of first offensive possession?
It looked to me like they were trying to force some things, and they might be a little bit nervous about this team, so they're kind of trying to force some things. It's not going their way, but I think they'll need to settle down and they'll get back into it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think both of y'all are right. Just settle down, play the ball you know how to play, and you'll probably be just fine. So back in this, I'm going to call it a 4-4. That's 4 linemen, 4 linebackers. Nope, well, there goes Little John. He's going to scoot back, so 4-3. And there's a pitch to the outside. Taylor chasing. And Taylor and McMurtry come up with a tackle. And everybody, McMurtry takes longer than you want to get up. He's going to walk that off. Got him in the shin, I bet. He's trying to walk it off.
Defensive penetration is the key here. On this is an offense you see from the 1950s. Very heavily run-oriented.
That's right.
And you want some defensive pressure up front. You got to watch out for those receivers as well, not to get by you. But
yeah, 2 yards on that carry. So 2nd down and 8. They're going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. Somebody chased behind, missed the tackle. Carter Pate finally brings him down.
That quarterback's pretty good size, Pastor Mike.
He
Number
is.
7. His name is Carter Sampson. He's a pretty big boy.
Yeah, Carter Sampson. Yeah, it says 5'9", 205. That's not bad for a quarterback.
No.
Especially if you're going to play this type of offense. You better have some size. And so this is flat out the wing tee option. It looks like this is what they're going to run most of the time.
I think so. Pretty rare you see a team run something like that.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we've seen. Everybody's gone to the spread. So 1st and 10 on the 41. Quarterback's got it. He pitched it. Nicely done.
Nicely done, yes.
Jake Caruth, Aiden Brummel right there to knock him down. And number 70, Ashton Taylor, got the quarterback, made him pitch it. And that's what you got to do. It's going to be disciplined defense. you're going to have to tackle the person you're supposed to tackle and let the others do their job and trust them.
Well, in a team like Mooreland that's going to run the ball, get them into a second long is exactly ideal. It's what you want to do. That comes from a lot of film study this week. Nathan McGregor very happy. Coach McGregor very happy with that play.
Yeah, that was disciplined defense right there. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 14. He's going to go up the middle. Caruth is there to bring him down. He's going to get about, I'll say 4 there and give him a 3rd and 9 as we roll down to 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first quarter. And so 3rd down and a long 9. This is what you talked about. We want to get them in long down and distance. And so they'll come back out.
I think we're going to see a lot of this give and take tonight. And it's.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a lot of points on the board. It's going to be tough sledding. Going to look to pass, getting chased, throws it up. Birchfield does a good job, and he comes down with it. Ben Birchfield had to track him down, and he does, and he comes up with the INT, the interception for the Bulldogs. And they'll get the ball back at the 27-yard line. And that was a good job. He was burned, but Carter Pate put pressure on that quarterback. He couldn't really get his back foot and really chunk it down as far as he wanted to, and Birchfield was able to chase him down. I don't even know if he was covering that guy.
No, that guy was wide open. I thought, here we go. But what an effort by Ben Birchfield to intercept that ball. Very good defense by Ben.
Sometimes you can't coach speed, but it's nice to have, and Ben Birchfield has speed, that's for sure. And so we'll be back out for the Bulldogs, 1st and 10 on the 27. He keeps it. He got hit from behind. Hughes got it. He's got some room. There's a good block.
No.
Going to get called.
Got
it.
What a.
And so got him on the side. Referee's going to say.
I'm not going to say much on that because I can't.
I think you already did.
I'm not going to say much on that.
And so they're going to call a crack back there. They're going to call a clip probably, which will be on that spot, back it up 15 yards. But a nice play by Clayton Hughes as he caught it and went for it. Carson Littlejohn came back to block for him. The sad part of that is he really didn't need that block.
No.
Hughes was already past him. And so, yeah, personal foul.
Targeting.
Did he call targeting on that?
Or no, illegal contact to the head.
Yeah. Is that a crackback?
I don't know.
I'm going to call that a...
I'm not going to call it what I want to call it.
I'm going to call that a crackback is what it is. And so it'll stay 1st down, I believe. I think that's the right call because he's still in the game. If it was targeting, I think he'd get pulled out.
I think so.
And
No, targeting's to the head.
Yeah. So it's that blind side block that you're just for safety of players don't do. So after all of that, it's 1st and 12. And so going to look to throw. There's a hitch. Ball comes out.
Oh, man.
Going to call it incomplete. He'd caught it, but the defender did a good job putting his helmet right on the ball. And so it'll be 2nd down and 12.
Both these teams are well coached.
Yeah.
They're pretty clean, crisp football teams, and so it's a pretty well coached game. It's going to be a fun one to watch here.
Yeah, that's when you get a big play like you did. You can't have penalties. You got to be smart.
No.
So 2nd down and 12. 7 minutes left. They're going to hand it off to Johnson. Not much going there. He got maybe 3 yards, maybe 2.
This is where you got to protect it and not turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want a 1st down, but protect that ball.
Yeah, I think so too. So got 2 there. So it's going to be 3rd and 10.
So far, we've had, 3 turnovers in this game in the first half of the first quarter.
We've had 3 possessions. We've had 3 turnovers, which we kind of thought it was going to be a defensive battle coming in, and it's proven true. So McMurtry's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it out to Mullinax on the sideline. I think he got it.
No,
going to say he went out of bounds. Maybe he was juggling it.
Good catch.
Good throw, good catch. Just couldn't get it in bounds. That'll make it 4th down and 10. So we'll get a punt here. I think this is the kind of game you're going to see all game. It's just going to be.
Carter Sampson is the quarterback, is back there receiving the punt.
Yeah. Whoever your athlete is, that's who you want to get the ball.
And
so McMurtry's going to punt. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first quarter. He's going to get it away. Nice high punt. He's going to leave it alone. And it takes a little backwards bounce, and so that'll be at the 46-yard line. And the Bearcats will start there. Well, Cameron, what do you think? Out of the defense, what do we need to do here to keep it going?
I think the defense has done a good job of being very physical to line and stopping the run and making them throw, and they've been pretty successful in that. So I think they need to keep that going.
Yeah, keeping it long on those distances, making them throw is probably not what Mooreland wants to do, and so they're doing a good job on that. I see number 27 came in, Gage Law. It's good to see him in, and he's going to be playing this near side, this weak side defensive end. Give Mullinax a break. And there's a pitch to the outside. Taylor chasing. Taylor got him. Ball on the ground.
Oh, no.
Bearcats come up with it. But Brummel and Taylor, boy, Taylor giving just, boy, he's an athlete, isn't he?
He's not going to take no for an answer. He's going to get that tackle, and he is so disruptive. He is so disruptive. And week 1's carried over to week 2 here.
Well, he had 2 guys trying to block him. He shed one, pushed the other over, and then dove for the tackle and able to make it. So 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. They're going to go 2 wide on the strong side. There's the motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. He found a little hole. Oh, ball out. Carter Pate on top of it. And that'll go back to the Bulldogs. The 3rd offensive possession for the Bearcats and the 3rd turnover. This defense is just doing awesome right now. Unbelievable. Another fumble. 2 fumbles and an interception. That's just crazy. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. I bet Coach McGregor is pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, and I tell you, we really need to capitalize on this, Pastor Mike. We need to get a score if at all possible. These may not come by too many more times tonight, but what an effort by the defense. And tell you what, they're tackling, hitting, stripping the ball. Textbook defense tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if they saw something on film last week or what, but we did not see this attack of the ball trying to rip it out last week. But they must have saw something, because every time they're tackling them, they're trying to rip at that ball, and it is paying off. That's unheard of. 3 offensive possessions for the Bearcats, 3 turnovers.
Yep.
You just don't ever see that. We're just 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
It's important that Minco establishes either, I'll take a quick score, but it would be nice to establish a small drive here, establish that offensive line and get in the end zone, establish some dominance there. So far, it's a defensive struggle. Of course, we said it was going to be a defensive struggle, and
we thought it was
shaping up for that definitely.
So if you get an opportunity, you got to take it. And so 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Johnson behind McMurtry. I see Mullinax. I see Hughes and Birchfield. Going to hand it up the middle. A little bit of room. Boy, the Bearcats are quick to get on him. And he's going to get about 3 yards there. Or maybe 2. Yeah, 3. So 2nd down and 7. As we roll down to 5 minutes. Caruth comes in.
Or a tailback, I don't know.
For Johnson.
Or lone back. I'm trying to do your job for you. That's not good.
He's going to hand it off. And there's Caruth with some... Oh, no whistle. He's still going. And he's finally brought down at the 29-yard line. And it looks like the back judge.
Him down. Our back judge.
Back judge is finally going to say he's down. And
Coach
so he is.
Not too appreciative
Boy,
of that.
I wasn't sure, but that's what you do if you're Jake Caruth. You don't hear the whistle. You keep going.
You keep going. And I couldn't tell if his knee touched down or not.
Yeah.
But he didn't think so, and
That's what you do. You don't hear the whistle. You just keep going. And so Jake Ruth comes with a little more muscle, comes in and gets a big gain, enough for a first down, got 8 yards. And so 1st and 10 on the Bearcat 46. Going to hand it off again. He finds it, upended there. That was number 21 on the tackle. Ridge Perviance flipped him over, but Caruth runs hard, doesn't he?
he does, and that was a collision.
That was a collision. Got lower. I would do that too if I was tackling Caruth. I'd want to get lower than him because Caruth loves that contact. So 2nd down and 6. The Bulldogs trying to get some drive here, move the chains. Going to throw it out to Birchfield. Too far.
Man, he was open.
And so far, McMurtry's just a little off. He was on the money last week.
He was.
But he's just a little off right now.
Credit the Mooreland defense. They hit.
Yeah, they're not that far. I mean, even that cornerback there, he was with Birchfield. It would have been a tough catch to catch it. So 3rd and 6. Going to hand it off. Oh, man, he's rumbling. He's stumbling. He's falling forward. And I believe he's got enough for another Minco Bulldog first down. How about that right there? Jake Caruth coming in and running hard.
It's very important to get established the running game because that will open up the passing game for them. And Minco has a very good passing game. It'll keep the defense honest.
Caruth
He's going to come
hitting
out
those,
and get a breather.
yeah, get a breather. He was hitting those holes quickly.
He was.
And I think that's the difference. Going to hand it off to Johnson, and he's 8 up quickly, and he's going to lose 2 there. That was number 78 on the tackle, Angel Alvarado. And so Johnson will lose 2 on that one. And I know they want to keep Caruth fresh, playing middle linebacker, which is really important on the defense. But, boy, it was good seeing him run the ball. Got it offsides there.
That's a big penalty right there, Pastor Mike. That's going to put it.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3rd down, but I guess it's just 2nd down. I'm sorry.
But it will be a little more manageable.
Yeah.
As it was going to be 2nd and 12, and that'll make it 2nd and 7. So we've got Birchfield, Hughes, Pate, and Mullinax out as the receivers. Pate right behind the line. Going to hand it off to Johnson. He finds a little room, pushes ahead. That was a nice little cut to get through there and make it 3rd down and short.
Noah just has a way about it. He follows. We talked about this last week quite a bit. He is not flashy. He is not super fast, but he's good.
Yeah, he does. He just eats up yardage. So 3rd and 4. They're going to hand it off. He dances a little.
He's going to have.
And I believe he got enough for the first down, and they are moving the chains. And that'll be a first down for the Bulldogs as they keep getting just enough. And I'm liking this drive right now. They're running the ball. The offensive line is creating some movement, and these running backs are finding the open areas to get some yardage. Carter Pate doing a good job blocking in there too. And there's some tough running, but he's going to roll forward, get maybe 3 there. So 2nd down and 7. He just kind of rolled over the top and got another yard out of that, didn't he?
Yeah, it seems like the Bulldogs are just trying to get the offensive line to dominate. Do you see that, Cameron, down there? Do you see them trying to work that offensive line?
Yeah, I think they're having a great patient drive here and just taking what they're given right here. I think it's great.
Yeah, as we roll down to 1:45 left in this first quarter, going to hand it off again. Found another little sliver of space, got a couple yards. And so that'll make it 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 4. I'll go 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4.
I suspect if we get into a goal line situation on this drive, you'll see Jacob Caruth in there running the ball.
Come back in, yeah. Down to 1:15. 3rd down and 4. Tried to cut it out, and he's going to be stopped short.
This is where you'll see Caruth coming in there, and
here he comes.
You know, Noah and Caruth, that's a good 1-2 punch here,
Yeah.
Pastor.
Yeah, both run hard. Caruth's got a little more weight on him. So 4th and 2. I wouldn't mind seeing him fake it to Caruth and maybe McMurtry, see if he can get to the corner. We'll see what they do here. Tried to get the offsides, almost got it.
Should have flagged that.
Was close, didn't get in the neutral zone. Handed off to Caruth. He's got it. He's cutting to the outside. He's going for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Jake Caruth gets to the outside, goes into the end zone for the first score of the game.
That's exactly what we talked about. We wanted to establish the offensive line dominance in that drive. The more they did, Noah and Caruth, they ran well that time.
They did.
That series.
They tried to pass it once and just went to the running game. Let the offensive linemen eat, and they did that as they drive down the field. Landon McMahon kicked the extra point. Got it down. That's a better looking kick than last week, and that is good.
Yeah, that is a nice kick.
And so the Bulldogs go up 7-0 with 29 seconds left in the first quarter. They're the first one to strike in this game. The defense has created 3 turnovers, and now the Bulldogs have finally paid one off with a patient drive with a lot of running. Cameron, you like that one? I liked that one.
Yeah, I really like that one. This Mooreland defensive line is big. They have a lot of big dudes out there, and they were patient, and they wore them down, and they got to where that defensive line was tired, and they could take whatever they wanted there.
Yeah, that was good. They were really moving some bodies around. And so I think that's pretty big to get a score here in the first quarter. And probably it's going to be a tough game, I would think. And so we'll see. Maybe the Bulldogs have found something there. Bulldogs have found something maybe finally in this first quarter to move the ball.
I think in a game like this, if you can establish line dominance, that's something to be pretty proud of and happy about.
Yeah.
Mooreland's a good football team.
Yeah, I bet Coach Wardlaw really liked that, where you can just pound and pound and pound and able to get the yardage you want. They just move the chains on a 4th down, just trying to get a first down. Caruth was able to break it all the way to the end zone. So Reese Nest is going to kick off for the Bulldogs. Number 24, Stetson Roper, and number 81, Grayson Bridges, back for the Mooreland Bearcats. They're going to stand about the 20-yard line. I thought our special teams last week did a really good job. Let's see what they do here. There's a better kick.
Good kick.
He's going to catch it on the run, though, and he's had some steam. He's going to get all the way to the 49-yard line. And
yeah, I believe I would not kick to him again.
Yeah. He was able to, man, he caught that at full sprint, and he was to the 35-yard line for the Bulldogs could even get close to him. And, yeah, you're going to have to get a little more air on that if you want to kick it down that way. And so the Bearcats get some good field position, 1st and 10 at their 49-yard line, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And they'll set up in this wing T. Number 7, Carter Sampson at quarterback. There's the motion. He's going to hand it off the fullback, and he's going to.
Good job by number 72.
He's going to get a big chunk of yardage there. Got about 5.
Gavin Goodman on the tackle.
Gavin Goodman on the tackle as he comes in and plays defensive tackle.
Yeah, he played defensive end last week.
I think that's right. And so that'll be the end of the first quarter, and we will head to the second quarter with the Minco Bulldogs 7. The Mooreland Bearcats 0.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good place. The defense has been doing just amazing work against this wing T, which is really not something – I don't even think we saw anybody run that last year against us.
No, I don't think so.
So something new you're looking at. And so they able to do well on the defense. There was 3 possessions, and they got 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and an interception.
Tell you what, Pastor Mike, we have a good-looking crowd here tonight.
Yeah, a
A lot of people here.
cheerleaders getting after it. The band's here. The
south
stands
end
are
zone's
full.
of people.
The south end zone has got people in chairs everywhere.
In Mooreland, for being as far away as they are, brought a decent little crowd with them tonight.
Yeah, we got a few out there. A few moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas made it, I'm sure.
How about that softball team this week?
Yeah, they didn't get to play today, did they?
They did
They
not.
Got rained out.
They are playing an early Wednesday afternoon game, like at 3 o'clock, one game on Wednesday
Are they?
afternoon to make that up. We will not interfere with church.
Good,
It'll be at
good.
3 o'clock on
That's
Wednesday.
good to hear.
We're
Did
playing
you hear that,
one here.
Cameron?
Yes, thank you.
He appreciates that. That's all right.
Got to protect those church nights, don't we, Pastor Mike?
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to do, it seems like. So 2nd down and 5 for these Mooreland Bearcats. They're going to see if they can answer back as the Minco Bulldogs finally throw the first punch at the end of the first quarter. And we're going to see if the Bearcats can punch back and see if this Minco defense can continue to dominate.
How long did that drive take, Pastor Mike? I didn't see the clock.
I think it was about a 5-minute drive.
That's exactly what you want.
Yeah. I think it's about a 5-minute drive, I would say. So here we go. Get started this second quarter. Going to hand it off the middle. He's gonna get himself another 5 yards, and that'll be enough for a first down. They're moving those tackles around right now.
Bodie Allen, I believe, is who that is, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken.
Number 10.
Yeah. 5'7", 140. He looks bigger than that to me, but
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's look.
Oh, where's
Let's
that?
see.
No, it's 50.
Is that number
Maybe it's
16?
Number 16.
That looks better. 6 foot
Yeah.
195. Yeah.
Case Donley.
Case Donley running
Okay,
that ball.
He's a good running back.
Yeah, he got about 10 yards and 2 carries there.
There's a fumble.
There we go. That did better on that.
Oh,
There's
good.
a big hit to finish it up by Caruth. Ashton Taylor and Carson Littlejohn filled the hole. Caruth finished it off. Better job by those nose tackles there. But they were able to hold up the line there and not let the push happen, and therefore he pulled the ball and tried to run it instead of giving it to the fullback.
We're probably in 4-down territory here, but this would be a key stop. See what the Bulldogs could do offensively again. But important drive here to stop them.
There it goes up the middle. Nobody's there. He runs over Hughes. Birchfield finally gets him by the ankle, and he's going to be down at the 5-yard line.
Well, that was a big run.
Yeah, they got a lot of movement on that one. Defensive line got pushed around. The Bearcats took advantage, and going to that big fullback is working out right now for this wing T. And so 1st and goal on the 5-yard line, and the Bearcats are going to have to come up with a goal line stand here.
That's where you miss number 73, Eli Kirkus.
Yeah, you do. And he's going to look to go up the middle. He's gobbled up, but he gets a couple. Looked like Goodman got him. Number 53 got the tackle. And so
I think in these two drives, the Minco drive and the Mooreland drive, this is what you're going to see tonight. It's just a lot of hard smash mouth football.
yeah,
Not a lot of fancy stuff, really.
yeah, just going right up the middle. And so ball on the, I'll call it the 2-yard line. Going to hand it off to him. They bat ball out.
Oh, my goodness.
And I believe
Oh, my
I
goodness.
haven't seen a hand go up.
That is Minco ball, Mr.
Are they going to
Official.
call forward progress there or not? They're going to discuss. He did get knocked back. I wonder if they're calling forward progress.
That is Minco football, gentlemen.
They're going to discuss it. It's at the basically the goal line.
It is
Minco
ball.
football. As they discuss it, they finally figured it out as they discussed.
I don't even know what there was. I need to be careful, Pastor Mike.
I believe they were looking at forward progress, that he was
Yep.
hit backwards. Cameron, what did you see on that?
Yeah, I think that's what they were looking at, but to me, the ball was ripped out before he was even stopped. So
Yeah, I agree. I thought so too. And so knocked it out. They stood him up. They hadn't been able to tackle him that whole drive, and stood him up and knocked the ball out. And so the fourth possession for the Bearcats is their fourth turnover. That's 3 fumbles, 1 interception. That is just unheard of. A goal line stand right there. The coach from Mooreland is going to have a conversation with Mr. Referee.
Yeah, but it was very clear from my vantage point. The ball was ripped out before it crossed the plane. Great defense. I don't know who ripped it out. Do you, Cameron?
I didn't see.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who hit him there. But they were able to rip it out. I think he kind of put his helmet on it is what I think happened, and it popped out. And so they're going to start on the half-yard line.
Yeah, there's no room for error here. You don't want to get a safety, and you want to make sure that you advance the ball and do not turn it over.
That is just, I mean, that's crazy. 4 possessions, 4 turnovers. The defense, I guess that's a bend, don't break right there, isn't it?
I think so. And look for Ben Birchfield on this drive, too. I think we're going to see Ben get into play here on this drive.
Now the offensive line is going to have to do their job here. They're going to have to move some bodies to get out of this end zone. Birchfield takes the snap. He's going to run around the end. They're going to fake the reverse.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to get it to about the 10. Flag thrown. That's probably a hold. So he got to about the 11-yard line.
So
they faked the reverse with Birchfield, and it kind of worked. And then they got to the outside, but one of the receivers, I believe, got a hold.
Will that
so they'll go
be like 1st and 7?
They'll go half the distance from the penalty. So I'm going to say probably 1st and 7 maybe.
Yeah. 1st and
so you still get some
6.
yardage out of it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
1st and 8? Yeah, 1st and 8. So because of the hold where it was on the field, you just go half from there. So Noah Johnson in. He's going to get the handoff. He's met quickly, and he doesn't get anywhere. He's going to lose a yard, maybe 2. And they're right back to where they were. I believe it'll be 2nd down and 9. They was met quickly. Those linebackers for the Bearcats, they're not afraid to hit, are they?
No. 1 down. Are we 2nd down?
Yeah, 2nd and 9. Try to get the offsides there. They're a little more disciplined than some of the other teams we've seen.
Yeah. They're well coached.
He's going to look to pass. He gets it out. He's
Oh,
got
my
Hughes.
God!
He's at the 30. He's at the 40, 50. Are they going to catch him? There's somebody running. He's at the 20, at the 10.
Touchdown.
And he rolls in for the touchdown. Minco Bulldogs touchdown. 98 yards to Clayton Hughes from Reed McMurtry. That takes some guts to make the pass play call from your own end zone, afraid of the safety, but hit Hughes on the money there, and he does the rest as he rumbles for 98 yards for the touchdown. And that was sweet if you're a Bulldogs fan.
Clayton Hughes got behind the defender over there, and a perfect pass.
Perfect.
I mean, it was right on the numbers, and Clayton does the rest.
There's McMahon to kick the extra point, and he gets that one. And so that puts the Bulldogs up 14-0.
You don't see too many 98-yard touchdown passes in football.
Cameron, did you see that? Did you think Clayton was going to run that out? Showed a little speed there.
Yeah, Clayton got some wheels on him. I just saw that. What a great pass by McMurtry, too.
Yeah, that was, I mean, you're right. He was on the money. He was running full blast when he caught it. And he just outran him. I thought that one Bearcat was going to catch up to him, but he did not. And Hughes was able to fall into the end zone as he runs 98 yards. Wow, what a play. And we are down to 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half, and the Bulldogs go up 14-0. What a play. I mean, to get the fumble on the goal line and then be able to hit a 98-yard pass play on a simple slant pattern. Wow, what a turn of events as the Bearcats were about to punch back. And it turns into a Bulldog touchdown.
I don't know what to say. I've never seen 4 possessions and 4 turnovers.
I know.
And rarely do we see a 98-yard touchdown pass.
Right, that was.
It just, and really it was a great play call from where we're at on the field, because you don't see that too often in a second down a long situation from the 2. A good job there by Brady Warlaw.
What a play call. Gutsy play call. Gutsy play call to throw that ball out of the end zone. And Reed McMurtry hadn't really thrown a good ball yet this evening, and he put that on the numbers.
Boy, good look at the student section. I'm looking down there, and we've got a lot of kids out tonight. Really proud to see those kids out there supporting the Bulldogs.
They're cheering loud down there. So Reese Nest will get ready to kick.
Next week, I believe we play Boone Apache.
Yeah, Apache. So the Bulldogs will kick off. Bearcats ready to receive.
And they're going to kick to him again.
He's going to get him again. He's going to try to find a little room. Good job by McMahon.
Good job.
McMahon, nice contain, and then came up with a tackle. And that'll be at the 37-yard line. Good job by the freshman right there as he contributes on special teams. Well, that was just a mono tackle right there. That was nice.
Yes, it was. And number 11, get him a little air back. He's not out there playing defense right now.
Yeah, Clayton Hughes is sucking some wind. I'll be honest, Hughes family, if you're listening, I didn't know Clayton had those wheels. I thought he was going to get caught. But he turned it on. Turned on the Jets. So the Bearcats will come out with 8 minutes, 25 seconds left in this half. He's going to find a little room there. Birchfield and number 27, Gage Law, comes up with the tackle. But there's a lot of room right there. The Bearcats are starting to find something, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think it's very important that we don't get burned by the big play. They're going to pick up some yards with this offense, but we got to figure out a way to stop that fullback.
I think the linebackers are trying to figure out what their assignment is, where they need to. But he's liking that cutback, the quarterback is. He's going to hand it off. Nice job by Little John.
Great job.
He's going to get enough for a first down, but that's a better job right there. Yeah, the quarterback's liking that keeper, and then he kind of cuts back against the grain is where he's getting his yardage. But a good job to knock down that running back by Little John.
Could we see a 5th turnover?
Well, I would usually say no, that's impossible. But, hey, 4 turnovers and 4 possessions, I don't know.
A lot of that has to do with our defense.
Yeah.
It's not just them making mistakes. It's the defense causing those turnovers.
Yeah, they saw something they had to have. He's going to go back to look for the pass. He hits while he throws it. Oh, almost came up with it. Noah Johnson was back there. He almost tripped him. I thought there might be a flag, and
I did too.
I wasn't sure, but he kept it in his pocket. So that'll be 2nd down and 10 as they tried to go for the big play. Like you said, don't let them have that big play.
Noah had it covered pretty well, but he had him beat.
He had him
just
beat.
A little bit.
Gage Law hit the quarterback right as he threw it, but still a nice throw from the Bearcat quarterback and just off the hands. So got away with that one. 2nd down and 10 on the 47-yard line.
And look for Clayton Hughes to get back out there here pretty soon.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him a break maybe this possession here. And so up the middle.
Nice job.
Good job. That's
Gavin.
number 72, Brassfield, as he got him down. There was somebody else flying over there.
That was Gavin Goodman, actually.
Gavin Goodman was flying over that.
That was a good stop.
Yeah, number 7-2. That's right. Gavin Goodman. That's who it was. Sorry. Gavin Goodman. That was a good tackle there. So 3rd down and long, 3rd and 7. He's going to hand it off. Ooh, he almost
nice
lost
job.
that ball. Mullenak's
Hunter
got him from
Mullenax.
behind, and Goodman there again, and that's going to make it 4th down and 5
Well, this is an interesting situation.
on the Bulldog 47.
I suppose they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, I would say a long 5 at that.
Yeah, I
isn't
would.
it?
I'd almost punt the football, but
They're down 14-0. Points are at a premium.
we get the ball to start the second half.
Down to 6 minutes left
Big
in this
defensive play
first
here
half.
for the Minco Bulldogs.
They're going to look to throw. He throws it up. Oh, right over the linebacker, and he catches it. Brummel was a little lost there. He was in the right position, just didn't get his eyes on the football.
Pretty impressive you see a freshman like that playing this in a
Yeah.
game like this.
He got just a little lost there. Mullenax is going to come off. Taylor's going to go back out there. They're playing good. I love that they're being able to sub in and out. I think that's going to pay off later in the game as well. So 1st and 10, nice throw from the quarterback. Good connection there. Going to hand it off the middle. Oh,
Gavin Goodman.
Gavin Goodman is having none of it. And there was Gage Law as well.
Yes.
And Goodman is just eating it up right now. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Got nothing on that one. Godwin going to come off. Willman going to go back out there. And the interior defensive line has got a lot of work to do this game.
They do. A lot
I like
of
that
rotation.
they're moving in and out. That's going to be important. 2nd and 10. He's going to keep that one. And he found some room. And a couple missed tackles, and somehow Ashton Taylor catches up with him and pulls him down, but not till he gets about 20. That'll
that
go down to
boy
the
can
20.
Run the football. That number 7 for Mooreland. It's good quarterback, and Carter Sampson is outstanding athlete here. And
Well, we found that little crease there, and he took off, didn't he?
I think that number 70 Ashton's have a little cramping issue here.
Yeah,
coming
that's
off the
going to
field.
be – if you didn't hydrate well today, it's going to happen. Yeah, he's trying to walk it off.
That or he got hit somewhere.
Hand it off up the middle there. There's Mendez. Good job by Colton Mendez pulling him down from behind. He's probably got about 3 on that one, maybe 4. Yeah, we'll give him 4, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. It's going to be a battle for those interior defensive linemen, those tackles. For the Minco Bulldogs, they're going to have to hold up strong if they're going to want to stop that inside run. So 2nd down and 6. Going to hand it off again. Oh, and he's rolling. He finally brought down about the 9-yard line. That was number 12, Austin Owens. They've got a few big boys, don't they? Austin Owens is 200 pounds. Case Donnelly, number 16, is 195. The quarterback, 205. So they've got a little bit of size on their skill players. So timeout for the Bulldogs. That's a good timeout by
That is
Coach.
a good timeout.
I think they were sucking some wind right there. So 3 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first half. Bulldogs up 14-0. Have done a good job so far. It's been 4 possessions, 4 turnovers. This is the 5th possession. Cameron, what do you see there on the inside of the defensive line? What do you think they need to do? They're battling hard. What's something they think they could do to kind of maybe pack up that inside?
Yeah, I think this timeout was a really good call because they've been doing pretty good of getting around the ball and getting around to the quarterback and the running backs, but they just looked a little tired. And these Mooreland guys, they're pretty big.
Yeah, they just keep coming at you, don't they? We knew that's what was going to happen.
Yeah.
This wing T, and that's where they found a little success so far, is right up the middle. And so I think those interior defensive linemen, it's not about making the tackle. It's about filling up the holes and allowing your linebackers to get on them. Don't allow those offensive linemen to get to that second level, to get to that linebacker to put a block on them. If you can free up that linebacker, the linebacker can make the play. and we'll see if that can happen. Some of the defensive end been coming around making the play, but they're just going to have to fill up that middle, and I think Jake Caruth is going to have to find a way to get some helmets on some running backs there, and we'll see if he can do that playing middle linebacker.
Look for some adjustments, especially the second half. I think that Minco will go in at halftime here in a few minutes and really make some good adjustments to try to stop some of this. Because right now, Mooreland's pretty well having their way. Last two drives, even though we had the turnover, thank goodness.
They've been moving,
they've
yeah.
been moving the football.
So they're down to the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in this half. And they're staying in this wing T. There's the motion man. He's going to just go straight up the middle. And they're finding something there. They're seeing something, and so he got 5 yards there, and it's down to the 4-yard line. So second and goal on the 4. They're finding something up the middle there. We're going to have to figure something out. And they're just able to kind of move some people. If you'll watch the interior of the line, you can get a better idea of what they're trying to do.
I think you're just going to see more of the same. I don't look for them to mix it up or try to pass or throw. They're just going to try to run it up the gut here, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure their coaches over there just saying, hold on to the ball. And quarterback again, good job there, muddying it up, making it a little difficult. He's going to get about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. So good job there as they finally filled up the gap there. Good job by Caruth by filling that gap up and not allow that quarterback to get some momentum. So they're going to switch out a few linemen.
This is a big opportunity for the Minco defense to have a goal line stand here.
Down to 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Watch for an option play or something around the end here. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet I'm going to say they're going to give 2 chances right up the middle here. We'll see. 3rd down and goal on the 3. He hands it off. Oh, nicely done. Hunter Molinax flies in from the outside and brings him down quickly. Maybe got a yard, and it's going to be 4th and goal on the 2, and I'll say a long 2 if that's the 2-yard line. Might be the 3. My angle's not as good. The scoreboard says 3. So 4th and goal on the and he's going to call a timeout with 1:55 left. What a stop by Hunter Molinax. Cameron, did you see Hunter fly in right there? How about that one?
Oh, yeah, he flew in there real fast. It was a really good hit. I can tell you I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that one.
That's right. And he knew, I think he was thinking, it's going to be the quarterback. I'm just going after that guy. And it paid off. I got a feeling maybe Coach McGregor was saying the same thing. It looks like they don't trust anybody but that quarterback to not let that fumble happen. Yeah. And they just flew in after the quarterback, and that paid off. Good coaching right there. Good job by Hunter Molinax. One of our few seniors,
yes.
Right? We only have 3.
Only have 3 this year.
And Hunter coming up big right there. So it'll be 4th and goal on the 3. 1:55 left in this half.
Something I credit Coach Warlock for scheduling this game because we're in a very tough district. And this is about kind of what you're going to see in the district throughout the year. So
yeah.
I think this is a good primer to get us ready for what's coming up here in a few weeks.
Yeah, they've got some good size on their line, and we're going to see that quite a bit this year. So a big test for the Minco Bulldogs, and so far they've been up to the task. They've been able to keep them out of the end zone, create turnovers, and been able to score in some different ways. And they've got the 14-0 lead. So the Bearcats are going to come out and see if they could punch this in. So a big goal line stand again. We'll see what they can do. One way or the other.
Single back.
Tried to get the offsides. Didn't work. Calling another timeout. Thought they could get him offsides.
Very good discipline by the Bulldogs.
Well, yeah. I bet all the coaches are pretty pumped about that because I would have thought they fired off the line too because you've been trying to stop them.
You know, I'm going to tell you, you're down there in that area. There's a big difference between 1 yard and 2 yards.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't want to give that yard up. So good job by the Bulldog defense to be disciplined and not jump.
Yeah, because that'll move them down to about the 1.5 yard line. That's much more manageable probably for the Bearcats. So they're going to have to make a decision. Do you think they throw here? Or do you think they keep this on the ground?
I think they keep it on the ground, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen them run a lot of option, or anything of that sort. But
they haven't really gone to the outside. Yeah, they have not.
But our strength are defensive ends, and some of our I don't know what they're going to call.
Yeah. So we'll see what they come up with. Yeah, I think you just tell the linemen and the linebackers, you go after that quarterback, that running back, and say, all right, corners, safeties, you're on your own out there. Just do a good job.
Watch for a jump pass here, too. I don't know if they've
Could
played
be,
that or
yeah.
not. Be careful of something like that.
So the Bearcats come out. They're going to huddle up. Still minute 55 left in this first half. 4th and goal on the 3-yard line. And here the Bearcats will see what they try to do. There's the motion. He's going to throw it out wide.
Oh,
Brummel's there. He doesn't get him. He dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Boy, thought there might have been a hold there, but didn't call it.
I could have.
They finally went to the outside, and they were able to score. And so the Bearcats finally punch back and get a score. So 14-6.
It looked like a hold, but it was a good play by Mooreland.
Yeah, good effort.
Call.
Good call. Bulldogs were there, just couldn't get him down as he dove for the end zone, just barely made it in.
They're going to go for 2, maybe.
Looks like they're going to go for 2.
So
fakes it, going to look back to, and he falls down.
Barry Switzer used to call that self-tackleization.
Yeah, and so that'll be a...
Well, we have 2 timeouts, about a minute and a half left. And
yeah, we got a minute 49 left.
So we got a little bit of time left.
We get the
ball start the second half. See what happens.
If you throw it back to Clayton Hughes, let him run for 98 yards.
Yeah.
You can get down there. Good fight there. Still made it real tough for him to get in, but they did figure out a way to get in and get a little bit closer to a one-possession game. But your Bulldogs are up 14-6 with a minute 49 left. And so they'll receive the kick and see if they can get it in. If they can, you get the ball back in the second half. That could go a long ways. They figured out something on offense here the last couple of drives, and so we'll see if they can continue that momentum.
Obviously, we do not want Mooreland to touch the ball this half.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't want them to have it.
We want to score. Looks like Reese Nest is the deep man back, maybe?
Yeah, Reese Nest is deep. Birchfield as well.
I think, Reese Nest, the sophomore coming there, he may be a junior. I'm not sure. I think in the next next couple of years, you're going to see a lot of playing time for Reese. He's really improved, and he has a good football neck about him. Well, they must not kick the ball too deep.
Yeah, looks like number 4 is going to kick off. That's Kelton Smith.
Maybe some kind of crazy onside kind of squib kick.
Oh, no, it was 81 that kicked it. Nicely done by, who was that? Hunter Molinax. I like that.
Well,
they had some hands up front. They must have been ready for that.
Really have some good field position to work with here.
They do make it a little easier here, catching that ball at the 46. They must not have much of a kicker. That's why they're doing that.
Yeah.
I know last year Minco decided just to kick it out of bounds last year, so they didn't have to mess with it. And that kind of worked out for him most of the time. So on the 46-yard line, a minute 49. Nothing came off of the clock there because he caught it on his knee. Johnson will be in the backfield. We got Molinax, Littlejohn, Pate, and Birchfield as receivers. We'll call Pate maybe in kind of a tight end H-back position. Going to throw it out to Molinax. We're going to see if he can make a move, and he doesn't. He's tackled and maybe gets about 2. It'll be second down and 8, and the clock is moving. Minute 35.
I think that's key, too. Keep that clock moving, this drive, and see what we can get out of this thing.
They can't really figure out who they want to get in. Brummel comes in. He needs to be on the line. He needs to move up. He needs to move up. There he goes finally. And Reed's going to look to pass. It's got a double move. There's Birchfield. He's got it.
2010.
He's got it. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A little hitch and go is what I'll call it. The little hitch and go. Nice little pump fake from McMurtry. And then Birchfield takes off. And Reed puts it on the money. Ben catches it and runs into the end zone to put some more points on the board as they go up 20-6 with 1:07 left. Well, that didn't take long.
No. And I said earlier, we're going to see Ben. And here we are. What a good play.
He always comes in to make a play.
He does.
Oh, wait. What are they doing here? Did he step out of bounds?
I don't know. I thought he scored a touchdown.
Oh, it looks like he stepped out of bounds.
No, it's 20-6.
He stepped out of bounds. And so the ball's on the 10.
Oh, man, I just
gonna have to change that. Reed gets to the outside.
Oh, there he goes.
He's at the 5. Oh, he's going to cut back, and he finally goes down about the 6-yard line.
I think we have
so we're down to 55 seconds. So Birchfield must have stepped out of bounds there at the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. Down to 45 seconds. Going to hand it off the middle. He didn't get anywhere. That was Caruth.
Well, I sure didn't see him
So
step
a
out of bounds.
timeout by the Bulldogs. I did not, but that's way over there. I didn't know how close he was. And so that'll be 3rd down and 5 with 36 seconds left.
Well, that's a big 2 plays here.
Ball on the 6-yard line. Well, you're definitely going to use up all the clock here.
Yeah.
Well, Cameron, did you know he stepped out of bounds down there? We got excited up here.
I did not. I thought he had it all the way in.
Yeah. He must have just stepped out there. So 36 seconds left.
Look for a slant play here, maybe.
Could be, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Jake Crew's pretty good.
I do like, you can get a first down here. You can get a first down about the 2-yard line.
Still have 36 seconds left with a timeout.
So you can't get a first down. I would think it's 4-down territory. He might kick it. Landon McMahon's looked pretty decent tonight from about that range. Caruth is in the backfield. Pate, Mullinax, Birchfield, and Littlejohn. Reed's going to keep it, goes to the outside, throws it to Birchfield, throws it too far. He was going to run, and he waited too long to make the decision. And so that'll stop the clock at 30 seconds. And we'll stay at 4th and 6. It looks like they're going to go for it. He couldn't decide if it looked like he wanted to run it, and then at the last second he decided to throw it and probably should have just ran it.
I think so. He had a better chance.
Little indecision there. You got to do one or the other. Did they get him off sides there?
Well, he jumped. Number 18 jumped, but they didn't call it.
Didn't call it. Down to 10 seconds on the play. Didn't go for that one. Looks like they're going to call timeout and reassess. They were trying to get the offsides call there. Almost got it on the first one.
You don't have a lot of time here either. Of course, the first down would be on the 1.
It's on about, 1.5, 1-yard line.
So you don't have a lot of time to mess around here.
No, because that's your final timeout.
Yeah.
So no more timeouts. The clock would stop if you get a first down for a moment. I would think you're probably trying to go to the end zone here no matter what.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we'll see what the Bulldogs draw up here, see what they can make happen, see if they can get some more points on the board before the end of the first half.
Been a pretty good half of football.
It's been fun to watch.
It has
been fun to watch. Been back and forth. A lot of things happen. A lot of good defense, I will say that. Few big plays happening here and there. And I'm sure if you're a Bearcat, you're going, oh, if we didn't let him loose on the 98-yard touchdown pass, we'd be right in it. So I see Birchfield, Caruth, Mullinax, Hughes, and Littlejohn. So Birchfield all by himself over on the far side.
If you could get number 25 out on the flat.
Reed's going to come. He's going to throw it out to Hughes, and he misses him big time. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And the Bearcats will get the ball with 25 seconds. So not a real good pass there by Birchfield. Hughes was open just a little bit, but threw it way over his head. And we'll see what the Bearcats, they're going to be on the 6-yard line. I would imagine they just take a knee.
You would think.
They might just run it up, but they've had 4 turnovers. I would take a knee. So 25 seconds left. Points came off the board. We thought he scored. And the Bearcats defense hold. There's a couple. That 3rd and 4th down just wasn't pretty, was it? Didn't quite work out the way they wanted it to. So they'll set up to run the ball. Going to hand it off the middle. No, the quarterback keeps it, and he gets gobbled up by a lot of Bulldogs. And clock is going to run out. .12 seconds. And it looks like they're going to concede, and we'll go to halftime. Well
I'm taking 8-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, your Minco Bulldogs 14. The Mooreland Bearcats 6 as we head into halftime. And it's been a good game so far, a defensive battle for sure. Oh, timeout Bearcats?
I guess so.
They're going to take one more shot here? Well, that's interesting. I wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't either.
There is .1 seconds on the clock.
Well, who knows? Maybe we get a turnover and a score.
Yeah. That's really surprising there that he did that. 2nd down and 10. It's ball's on the 6-yard line still. So they didn't go nowhere on the first play.
Well, if you're Mooreland, you sure can't make a mistake down here.
Yeah,
it's kind of an odd call here, but
I would have gone in.
I'm sure we'll play a safety type defense here, a prevent type defense.
If I've had 4 turnovers in one half, I'm taking a knee.
Yeah, you don't want to get too greedy.
I don't know, but hey, maybe the Bulldogs can come up with something here with .1 seconds.
We sure hope.
So Bearcats come up, ready to get going. Motion. He's going to throw the ball. Nope, he runs it. Little chase. Caruth finally brings him down. And that'll be the end of the first half.
That was kind of strange.
That was very strange. And so that's the end of the first half. Sorry about that. The Minco Bulldogs 14, Mooreland Bearcats 6. And so we'll get you ready for the second half here in just a moment. It'll be about, we'll say about 18 minutes, and we'll come back on. And we'll get you ready for second half action of a good game with just an 8-point difference. And so you come back here in about 18 minutes, and we'll get you ready for the second half. And we'll see if these Minco Bulldogs can come out with the first home win of the 2022 season.
Cameron, do you have a guest down there?
Groom.
Cameron?
I don't hear Cameron anymore.
Nope. All right.
All right. See you in about 20 minutes.
All right. Well, welcome back as we'll get ready for the second half. And so a tight ball game. The Bulldogs are 14. The Mooreland Bearcats are 6 as they scored at the end of the first half there. We thought the Bulldogs had a touchdown, but stepped out of bounds and wasn't able to punch it in. And so we've got a close game. I feel like Minco has a little edge, playing a little bit better, but the Bearcats have found something up the middle. And so I think on defense, need to shore up that defensive line, not allow that running back or quarterback get up the middle, make them work to the outside. I think that'll be to our benefit. And then on offense, I think Reed's going to have to kind of just focus it in a little bit better. He's been a little wild with the ball. Usually he's on the money, so he's just a little bit off. And so if he can kind of get on, I think that's going to open some things up. The Bulldogs have also found something in the middle with Caruth and Johnson, been able to move the ball some. The offensive linemen being able to do what they need to do. And so it's been a tough game, tough sledding on both sides. Mr. Sims, what have you kind of seen? What are you kind of hoping to see here in this second half?
I think that we need to shore up our defense on that Mooreland run. The Mooreland run game pretty well was very effective. They had 2 excellent drives. We fortunately got a fumble on the goal line.
Yep.
They were able to punch one in on the next series. We have got to stop that quarterback run and also the fullback run in that split T. I look for that to happen. We do really good at adjusting at halftime. Also, I think we need to keep the running game going. I think we'll see a few more big passes, too, before this night's over to really keep the pressure on the Mooreland team. I think we're going to be okay. Got a score coming out of halftime.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Cameron, you're down there watching them warm up. What are you thinking for this second half? What are some of the Bulldogs need to do here in this second half? All right. No Cameron down there. Sorry about that. We'll see if we can get him on here in just a second. Well, I think that's exactly it, Mr. Sims. I think shore up that defense a little bit. It might come down to some penalties, some turnovers, maybe a special teams play. As tight as this game is, it kind of magnifies everything. And so one misstep and a long play, all of a sudden the Bearcats are back equal with you, and you've got to – but you get the ball first. And if you get the ball first and you can march down the field and get you a touchdown, give you a little breathing room, that would be big.
Yeah, it would be. These are 2 pretty evenly matched football teams. I give the edge to Minco a little bit, and let's go see what we can do. I look for some adjustments to stop that run game. I really do. I think that's going to be key. Establish some good drives and see what happens.
Well, Cameron, can you hear me down there, Cameron? All right. Well, we'll get out for the kick.
I think we're having some technical difficulties with the
possible.
Cameron, your stuff working okay down there?
All right. Well, they're going to get to kick. First time Mooreland kicked, it really
it's kind of a squib type kick.
Kind of a squib kick. Just went to the 49-yard line, to the front line there. And we'll see if that's what they do again. He didn't get it very far.
And we're having a stoppage in play.
Referees say hold on. Not sure what.
That was a big play, too, that on Ben not scoring there in the first half.
Yeah, then they were able to stop it. All right. There we go. Think we found it. Cameron, is that the right level?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Cameron, any thoughts for the second half? Anything you want to see the Bulldogs do?
Yeah, I was talking to a couple of the players on their way out, and they said the leadership on the team's real calm and real ready to get out here and win this game. So I think that's what it takes.
That's good. I'm glad that they're ready to go. That kick's going to go a little bit farther. It's going to bounce, get to Birchfield. He's going to try to make it around the end. He
Oh.
finally made two miss, and then the third guy finally gets him. He ran about 40 yards to get about 6 yards.
Good field position, though, for
But
the
good field
Bulldogs.
position at the 43-yard line. Well, I like to hear that, Cameron. Like to hear that they're cool, calm, and ready to go. It's been a hard-fought battle in the first half, and so we'll see what the Bulldogs come up with here in the second half. McMurtry and Johnson. And then we got Mullinax, Clayton Hughes, Pate, Birchfield. Nice pull there. Ooh, good run by Johnson. Big chunk. Ashton Taylor. No, that was number 72. Gavin Goodman come around, pulling around, and made a really good block. And able to get about 6 yards on that. Going to hand it off again. Did it again. He's got more room. And he's going to make it all the way down to the 41-yard line. 2 big runs, so that'll move the chains. First down and 10
exactly
on the
what you
41.
want to see, and they're running a pretty fast-paced tempo here.
They are picking up the pace here. I like that they're pulling the guard, the left guard, opening it up. That's making some big holes right here by the offensive line. And able to blitz on that one. They give that a loss of 1. It'll be second down and 11.
You know, the important thing here too, establishing the run and establishing dominance on the line, is it eats up the clock.
It does.
And that's key in a game like this.
Yeah, I think so. Possessions are a premium. So second down, 11. Excuse me. Hughes in motion. Going to hand it off to Johnson. He's met quickly. They're coming off the ends. And he got nothing there. It'll be third down and 11. Pate's going to come off. Little John comes on the field.
Look for a slant to Little John here. Trying to draw him.
Yeah, got to change the call here. So third and 11. Got to get a big chunk here. Maybe you can go for it on fourth down. Looking over to the left side. Nothing there. And he's tackled. Tried to make a move, but a good tackle there by number 33. I don't have that number, so I'd tell you a name if I had it. It was 55 maybe. Was that the number? 55 is Jackson Snowbellin. Snowbellin? Did you see number 55? How would you say that?
I would say that is Snowbellin. You're good.
That's a name right there. That's
a name.
That's a name. I bet he's got a nickname with that length of a name, don't you think? So McMurtry going to punt.
Nice punt.
Good punt. Second punt of the game. He's going to leave it alone. And it's going to stick right there. It's going to go inside the 20 and be at the 18-yard line. So a little field position battle. They got one first down there, and then wasn't able to get any more. McMurtry tried to make a play there. Everybody was covered up. And a good play by Mooreland to stop him. And so they're going to get their first possession of the second half.
It's going to be very important that we stop the run game here. Very, very important.
They're really going to have to stop it in the middle. And so we've got number 52, number 53, Godwin and Willman there in the middle. They're going to have to do some work. Going to hand it off the middle. There's some room. There's Caruth. It's going to take him down, but he's going to get 4 or 5, maybe 6.
The linebackers are really crowding up on the line of scrimmage, I noticed.
Yeah,
and for good reason.
Second down and 4, got 6 yards there. Just a simple handoff up the middle. But Mooreland's starting to get kind of what they want to get. So they'll get ready for the 2nd and 4.
Good job by
And
Hunter Mullinax.
a lot of whistles there. Was there a flag? There is a flag over there. Is he going to call defensive offsides?
Yeah.
And he does. So that's going to give him a first down.
Not what we wanted to do.
No. So they get a first down.
Important for us to play within ourselves here and get some key stops here.
We'll try to fix the camera there. I know it's zoomed in on you. We're going to work on that. And so 1st and 10. We'll try to get a bigger picture here for you. Tackled, and he gets it pitched. Oh, big hit by Caruth. And he knocks him down. He's going to have to find his helmet. And so 2nd down and 10. And Jake Caruth laid the wood on him on that one. So number 32 came in. That's Sebastian Valdez. Got the offsides. Pulled a little Minco back on them. That's what Minco loves to do. So that'll make it 2nd down and 5. Getting cheap yardage there. You can't do that. They're already getting kind of what they want sometimes. Can't give them the free stuff. So like we talked about, penalties, turnovers, special teams going to be a big deal. So they're going to reset 2nd and 5. 7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Going to pitch it out wide. Brummel's going to try to get him, slows him down, and gets him. Aiden Brummel, the freshman, pulls him down to the ground for a tackle for the loss. Caruth comes back in, and that'll make it 3rd down and 11 with a loss of 6 yards. Nice job, freshman, number 3. What a tackle. All by himself up there. Blocker on top of him and able to drag him down for a big loss. Putting Mooreland in 3rd and long is exactly where you want him. Look at the pass. Nobody there. He's going to run. There's Caruth. Gobbles him up. He's going to get about 3 yards, and it'll be 4th and maybe 9.
Well, some good defense.
Good defense.
Maybe I need to stay on the roof longer.
Mr. Sims getting his cardio in at the 3rd quarter. That's a better picture for you. Hopefully that helps. I believe this is the first punt.
I believe so. That was a big defensive stop here. Playing it pretty safe, if you notice.
Nobody back there to catch it. Taylor gave it. Man, what a good kick.
Good Lord.
That's going to roll all the way down to the 10, to the 8-yard line. Wow, what a kick. So that hurt not having somebody back there. They weren't ready for that. He booted that one.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess I'm not sure why we played it that safe, but that's all right. It's game of field position. It's not good field position for Minco right now.
No, they definitely flipped the field there on that defense. And so I think Coach Wardlaw's got a question. Or I believe that. Is that Wardlaw? Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to get an explanation out there. Not sure of what.
There's an official's timeout now. I'm not sure.
And so the ball will be on the 8-yard line, be 1st and 10. And so the Bulldogs have a long field in front of them. got to go a long ways to do something here. I think first thing is move the chains. Just try to move the chains and get some more possession, get a little more better field position. That would go a long ways, and then see what you can do with it. So McMurtry in at quarterback, Johnson behind him in running back, Birchfield on the far side.
Been a fast quarter, Pastor Mike.
It's running. We're down to 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
You don't want to turn it over down here.
A handoff. And Mooreland's figured out something there. Didn't let him have much. Going to say maybe a yard, maybe nothing. It looks like nothing. So second down. Second down and 10. Caruth's going to come in for Johnson.
Sometimes when we're down here, we're going to try to strike big too. It'll be interesting to see if we try
It's worked once.
a pass here to Birchfield or
Going to fake it to Caruth.
we do.
Did a quick hitch. Nice catch by Birchfield. Tackled immediately. But he's going to get a good chunk of yardage there, make this third and manageable, as we've got a 3rd and 3.
Look for Jake Caruth to carry the ball here and see what he can get.
It's been tough up the middle so far this second half. Those first 2 plays were able to get good chunks of yardage, and then after that there hadn't been much on the ground. They do hand it off to Caruth. Tries to get to the outside, and it did not happen. He went nowhere.
This is a hard-hitting football game.
Yeah.
We have people watching from Mexico tonight.
How about that?
Amy and Jason Reynolds are watching from Mexico. They're on vacation, and hope you're having a great vacation and enjoying yourself. And
There you go.
thanks for tuning in tonight.
Worldwide, baby.
Yeah.
All over this planet Earth is where we're at.
That's right. And once again, we're on Squirtle Pay Dirt, so
Yeah.
people from all over are watching at different times. They highlight several different games tonight, but pretty cool to have Minco highlighted. So this is an important punt right here.
Yeah, gave up a lot of field possession.
Yeah, we sure did.
Going 3 and out. So about a 4th and 1. They're going to punt. McMurtry gets it. He gets it high, but doesn't go anywhere. There's a flag on the play. Not sure what it is. Gets down to just the 30.
Is it a? That's kind of a weird penalty.
That's
I don't know.
a weird flag.
I would assume it's going against Mooreland.
Is that a delay of game flag?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. They're talking through it. Not a good punt. Didn't go anywhere. So there's a hold on the defense. That's interesting. So I think you take that. That gives you a first down. Or is that after the fact?
I don't know. And it looks like it's going to be after the punt.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
It's a strange
was
time
during-
to hold, too, because the ball was about 75 yards up in the
well,
air.
and it was right at the beginning. So that helps out a little bit. A short punt turns into just a little bit better, but we talked about special teams in the second half, and right now Mooreland's winning that battle. They had a massive punt to get it down to the 8-yard line, and here they are starting at the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs to start the second possession of the second half for these Bearcats.
Last series, the defense played very, very well. We need to see that repeat of that and keep them from getting the first down here.
So Mooreland's going to line up. Oh, ball's on the ground. There's a scrum for it.
I think they recovered it. That's the 5th fumble or interception or something. A 4th fumble I think they've dropped tonight.
Yeah,
They
that
did
ball
recover
that ball
that
was
one.
on the ground quickly. He's going to get about a yard out of that as he fell on it. So second down and 9, but just get the handoff to him, and it went forward, and he dove on it. But yeah, I think that's I would say that's the 5th ball on the ground for the Bearcats. They fumbled 5 times, and Minco has recovered it 3 times.
We're in good condition, and it's a good thing because this kind of football will wear on you, and we're standing up to the challenge, and I'm proud of this defense.
Second and 9. Down to 2 minutes, 36 seconds. Ball up the middle. Got him down. It's going to make it 3rd down and 4 as we roll down past 2 minutes and 30 seconds in this third quarter. Like you said, this quarter is flying by.
We have a cramp here on a Mooreland player.
I bet you start seeing a lot of people cramp. I haven't seen Mooreland switch a whole lot of guys in and out. I have for Minco. That might loom large.
It could.
Come in the fourth quarter.
It really could.
How well did you train? How well did you condition? How well did you hydrate today?
Well, it's a very humid night.
Humid night. It's hot. And so it'll be 3rd down and 4.
2 big plays coming up, Pastor Mike.
Yeah.
This is important that we get a stop here and get the ball back.
Yeah, definitely 4 down territory.
Cameron, what do you sense from the sideline down there right now?
Yeah, I think they're pretty tense. These are some pretty big plays, but it's going to be a battle all night long for this win.
Yeah, it is. This is not going to be easy to get. And so, injury timeout here. They're working on that cramp over there. I got a feeling you're going to see more guys cramp up. How hot is it down there, Cameron? Pretty hot?
I had to get a water. I'm sweating pretty good down here. I'm not even playing. So.
You're not even playing. That's right. Yeah, it's hot and muggy.
He's
got some rain finally. Thank the Lord we got some rain yesterday. Got some good rain. But that made it a little muggy today. A little muggy.
Sure did.
Boy, they cannot work that cramp out over there.
No, they cannot. And how long do you have to do something like that?
Well, I guess till you get it out. He went down on the field, so there's nothing you can do now.
Yeah. This does give our defense a rest,
Yeah.
however.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take that.
Yeah, get a little break here. Big 3rd down, like you said.
And number 16 he's having some issues over there. Bless his heart. He's really got a tough cramp going.
Yeah, that's
that
Case
calf.
Donnelly. He's played a lot. He's carried the ball a lot.
Yep. That
Played-
could be a big injury.
Played a
or
lot
big,
of defense, yeah. You can see it still. He's limping on it. It's still
Yeah.
cramped up.
This is a big opportunity for the defense to get a stop here.
Yeah, the 52-53. I want to come up with a name for them, 52-53, because it just seems right. Godwin and Willman. I'm going to have to come up with something there. I'm going to work on that, all right? I'm going to work on that. They're going to have to stand up right here and make it hard for them to go up the middle. So 3rd and 4. Here we go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Watch
Left
the
in this
quarterback.
third quarter. And the quarterback does keep it. That was number 53. Willman was able to drag him down, but he went 4 or 5 yards before he fell down.
This is like
And that quarterback's done that a lot of times.
I'm going to date myself, but this is like Woody Hayes football. 3 yards
Yeah.
in a cloud of dust. Nothing fancy. Just run, and got to get some stops here on this drive.
31-yard line, 1st and 10. 1 minute, 40 seconds left on this clock for the third quarter. Tying a shoe.
This has been a fast quarter.
Yeah, it is a lot of runs, so the clock's been moving. They've let this clock just run.
Yep.
Nobody stopped it. The referee didn't stop it. All right, so we're down to a minute 23. 1st and 10.
Want to keep him out of the end zone here, Pastor Mike.
Quarterback's going to keep it again. Nice job by Gage Law. Knocked him down, made it hard. And then finally, it looked like Caruth is able to bring him down. But, that was a good job by Law.
That is a good job by Law. And I tell you what, that quarterback is tough to bring down.
Yeah.
Number 7, he is a good player. Sampson is really a solid football player. And he turned a 2 or 3 yard loss into a 2-yard gain there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a load to bring down. That's definitely what they're trying to do. I bet a lot of their game plan is trying to wear other teams out. Good thing for Minco is they're able to sub in and out. Hopefully that'll help them in the long run here. So 2nd down and 8. 22 seconds, third quarter. Probably the last play of the third quarter right here. And he keeps it. He flips it. Brummel comes up with it.
Oh!
Ashton Taylor knocked it out of his hand.
Yes,
Brummel
yes.
catches it in midair, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line. The 5th turnover of the game. What a job by Ashton Taylor. 10 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter. Ashton Taylor got back there quickly, and the quarterback tried to pitch it, and the big paw of Ashton Taylor
That's
knocked
right.
it out of the air.
That's exactly right.
And Brummel was Johnny on the spot, catches it. What a job by the freshman.
Oh, it's just incredible. It's just
Wow.
incredible.
5 turnovers.
Ashton wreaks havoc. I mean, and he's going to do that all year long.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any team we play that's going to contain him. Mooreland is one of the better. It's going to be fun to watch him play all year.
Oh, man. Reed McMurtry out here for the Bulldogs. Going to fake it. He's going to look to pass. Throws it to Pate. Caught. Going to get a yard.
Maybe.
Good defense there by the
Yeah.
Bearcats, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Boy, we're moving along. I mean, it's just barely 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're going to head to the fourth quarter. And so, Cameron, what'd you think about that? Wasn't that pretty good?
That was pretty good. It was a really awesome thing for me to see that when Aiden got returned to the sidelines, all these players surrounded him and congratulated him. What a big play by the freshman.
That's right. Big play by the freshman, being at the right spot at the right time. And so we'll head to this fourth quarter. We got 12 more minutes of this game. No points on the board at all in the third quarter. And it has really become a defensive battle.
Oh, it has. This is just a good old-fashioned football game. They're fun to watch. Two teams battling it out. Minco's playing exceptionally well tonight. And these turnovers, with the exception of that interception, the defense has forced them. These haven't been just gimmies from Mooreland. The defense has forced these turnovers. I think that's very much worth pointing out.
Yeah.
Outstanding. I may have to buy the defense pizza this week. This is impressive.
I'm sure the boys will eat some pizza.
Yeah, I don't know if I can afford that much.
I was
going
to say, you might have to really dig deep in that pocket.
Yeah.
And so the Bulldogs will have it at the 35-yard line. What I love after a turnover sometimes is go ahead and take a shot.
Yeah.
See if you can catch them on their heels. So we'll see if maybe Mullinax or Birchfield.
Looks like we have Caruth back there at running back for this
Caruth
series.
at running back. They might just try to keep burning some time off the clock. So we got 12 minutes to the end of this game. Going to pitch it to Littlejohn. He's wrapped up ahead. And he's going to push forward. The offensive line helps out.
Wow.
Wow, should have been a 1-yard gain. Ends up being about a 4-yard gain. That 2nd and 9 now turns to a 3rd and 4. Got 5 yards out of that. It should have been nothing. But somehow, Littlejohn kept churning, and
he did.
The Bulldogs helped him out.
Absolutely impressive.
Littlejohn in motion.
Ooh.
Almost over his head. McMurtry throws it out to Mullinax, just a little outside.
Timing off just a little bit on
Just
that
a little
play.
bit with that high snap. You know, last week, one thing we talked about with McMurtry, how cool and calm he stayed. But with this defense, he seems to be hurrying it up just a little bit. He's just not quite hitting on all cylinders yet. And so that'll be 4th and 4. Going to have to kick it again. And so another 3 and out on these Bulldogs. And, man, these yards are getting tough to come by.
Well, they are.
So McMurtry back to punt. See if he can get something on this one. Takes his time. Way better punt.
Nice punt.
Hits it deep down to the 26-yard line. Misses one tackle. He's got a little bit of room. This is the quarterback. There's Brummel. He's going to try to get him down. He almost got the ball out. And he finally falls down at the 48-yard line.
Well, give up too much yard on that punt return, but the quarterback is cramping.
Yeah, is that the quarterback?
Yeah, he's got a cramp. He's gonna tough it out, but that could be key in this game. I think Mooreland's well conditioned, but
yeah,
these cramps
could
really
play. Yeah, could make a difference here. So number 8's coming out. That's Ryan Wilburn. First time we've seen him come out, I believe. Gage Law's out there as well. Hunter Mullinax on the defensive ends. Godwin and Willman in there in the interior. Caruth, Brummel, Little John, Hughes, McMurtry, Birchfield out there on defense. Going to hand it up the middle. And there was Mullinax. Man, he got there in a hurry.
Mullinax has had a great game tonight. He has played very well from that defensive end spot. And we're strong at defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've got 4 guys that can play defensive end. They're moving them in and out. And I think that's gonna help us here in the into this game.
Oh, it sure is.
So 2nd down and 10. He went nowhere. Mullinax was there, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And they'll set up for 2nd and 10. They've been able to get some stuff up the middle. See what they choose to do here. Quarterback's going to keep it. Jumps over one.
Pretty good stop.
Yeah, drugged down there by number 53, Zach Willman. But he's able to get about 5, maybe 4. Yeah, I'm going to call that 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
So 3rd and 6 on the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. And another big play here.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting a little tighter.
Clock just keeps running. It just keeps.
There's no incompletion, so it just keeps running. He drops it, and he's down on it.
My goodness.
Man, the ball has hit the grass a lot for the Bearcats. I know those coaches over there got to be frustrated with that.
If I'm Mooreland, I'd probably punt the ball as well as their defense is playing. I don't think I want to give a chance to.
Yeah, he's got a good leg too.
Yeah, he does. I think that's probably what they're going to do.
Yeah, 4th and 7.
That was a good stop by the Bulldogs.
That was a big stop right there because they had great field position. And right now, Mooreland has had the better field position. He's going to get that away. Another good punt. And that's going to pin him deep.
Oh, goodness.
And that's going to roll inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. And another long field for the Bulldogs. They really need to move the chains. They need to just 2 or 3 first downs would be really big in this game to kind of flip the field position.
Flip field position, also eat the clock up. I tell you what, every point counts, and them not getting the 2-point conversion is huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely huge at this point.
Yeah, every point does. It's almost as if every yard, really, right now. It's tough just to get a yard.
Sampson is struggling, by the way.
Cameron, what do you think? The offense down there, what do you think they need to do to get some yards? Do you think they need to open it up or just keep trying to run the ball?
I think they need to run the ball a little bit and then open it up for a long pass and play action pass maybe.
Maybe a little play action pass. I like that thought. Maybe get them looking inside and then hit one for deep. And so we know Hughes has broken a big play. Birchfield's always ready for a big play. He almost had a touchdown earlier. Boy, that play's really that's big, that going out of bounds on that touchdown from Birchfield, and he didn't get it because of the stepped out of bounds. Man, that's hanging over the head, isn't it?
Boy, it is. There's a lot of difference between 14 and 15 and 8.
Yeah.
So it's a one-score football game right now.
Yeah, one score. So 8 minutes, 55 seconds left in this game.
Make sure that we have no turnovers down here either.
Yeah, that's one thing the Bulldogs have done. They've only had 1 turnover. They've done okay with penalties. Special teams is kind of getting them right now. We'll see what McMurtry can do as he leads these Bulldogs. Going to hand it off. No, he keeps it. Gets a block. Oh, he didn't get the block. Birchfield didn't block him for some reason. But a good gain by Reed McMurtry. I like that play as he gets down to the 16-yard line to be 2nd and 3. Well, I like that decision by McMurtry there.
Absolutely. Let's just keep these chains moving.
So 2nd down and 3. He's going to hand it off to Caruth. He finds a little room. He's going to get drugged down. No, that was Johnson. Sorry.
I thought
Noah
there was
Johnson.
a face mask, but I think it just had him around the collar.
Yeah, I think he had his jersey, threw him down, but that's enough for a first down, and that's just what the doctor ordered.
That's exactly right.
Move the chains, keep the ball, give your defense a little rest.
We've already seen 4 minutes go off this clock in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
too.
we're down to 8 minutes and 10 seconds. So 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off again. Nothing happening there. Boy, the Bearcats are getting in the backfield and making it tough to find room. So got about a yard there, 2nd and 9.
You know, hats off to these kids.
Yeah.
It's humid, it's hot, and they're playing their hearts out.
Playing hard. Another keeper by McMurtry. He's going to get hit in the backfield. He gets past it. There's his speed. He's going to find the corner.
First down.
And another Bulldog first down. McMurtry taking over the game right here. Another big gainer. Good decision by McMurtry, and that'll be a 1st and 10. And we're moving the chains, beginning to flip this field position. This has been big. Boy, McMurtry really showing some guts out there.
He did, and showed a lot of speed. His speed was the reason we got that first down.
Yeah, he made that one guy miss, and then he was off to the races. And so they're keeping the ball on the ground. Going to hand it off to Johnson. He's hit immediately. There's just a big pile right there where the center hiked it, and he's going to lose half a yard there. So we'll call it 2nd and 10 still.
Yards up the middle have been hard to come by for Minco tonight.
They have been. They have been. So keeping Caruth on the sideline, let him get a breather, which I think is a good call.
Yeah, we need him back there at linebacker.
Yeah. Tried to get the offsides. Going to reposition.
Eating a lot of clock up.
So Mullinax and Pate right on the line. Going to hand it off. He's going to lean forward for maybe a yard. And we're going to have 3rd and 10. We're rolling down to 6 minutes, 15 seconds. I'm telling you, people, this game's going to be over pretty quick.
It is. And
right now we've got the lead, and I'm glad for that. So 3rd and 9, a long 9. We're going to have an injury timeout. Number 52, Shane Godwin's going to have to come off, probably a cramp. He's played a bunch. So 71 comes in. That's Case Brassfield.
Freshman.
The freshman's going to come in. I was trying to watch. And so a timeout's called. Minco calls the timeout. Yeah, it's a big play here.
It is a big play.
You have done what you needed to do here, I feel like. Got a couple first downs. You've moved the chains. Gotten out of the deep of your own field. That's big.
Well, in a situation like we're in, only being up one score, field position's huge. We've had pretty good special teams and punting tonight by Reed, so I feel pretty confident in where we're at. Another first down would be really nice because it'd take off another minute of the clock.
Sure would. So we'll see what they come up with here. Just to give you a couple scores, Cashin, who lost last week, is losing 34-13 to Pawhuska. Pawhuska's always good. And then I wanted to see here, I saw Ringlings winning 22-7. Apache's beating Rush Springs only 21-6. We'll be seeing them next week. Dibble's playing Lindsay. They're getting beat 47-0. Yikes. Hobart and Watonga. Watonga's in our district.
Yeah.
Hobart used to be, not now. Watonga's winning 27-13, so they're starting to pull away there.
Yeah.
Is Christian Heritage, is that who's in our?
Yeah, that's the district.
And so they're beating Western Heights 38-7. So just to give you a couple, Merritt, we're playing in a couple weeks. They're up 34-6 to Cordell. So that'll give you a few scores of some of the teams we might play this year. So the Bulldogs will come back out. So Brassfield at center. Hopefully he'll have a good snap here.
Definitely need a good snap.
And he does. Reed's going to keep it.
Oh,
he got it to Pate. Good move by Pate. Little cut. And he's all the way down to the 44-yard line. What a throw by McMurtry.
He had to thread the needle to get that pass right there. Great pass by McMurtry. A great play by Carter Pate.
Yeah, good
the
catch.
Yards after the catch, very important.
Yeah, great catch. Made sure he covered that ball up and got some big yardage and moved the chains again. 1st and 10.
Got Jake Caruth out there. I think we're going to try to eat some clock. I think that's But you're
5
gonna see
minutes,
some
30 seconds.
pounding, running here, and huge first down, Pastor Mike. Huge.
Big first down. Great play call right there as they flooded the area and able to get Pate. Big yards there, big first down. Going to hand it to Caruth. He's tackled. Those linebackers are playing well. He gets nothing. So second down and 10.
But we're taking off about 35 seconds for each play. So
yeah, running down that play clock
huge.
every time. Yeah, really, we're down under 5 minutes. You get another first down, Mooreland's going to start taking some timeouts.
They are, and it puts the pressure on them.
So a great drive when they needed it by Minco. They're really showing some guts right here, some courage. I really like this drive.
Really impressed with Reed on this drive, Pastor. He's made some great decisions, played very well.
So second and 10, hands it off to Caruth. He keeps his feet somehow, keeps trying, but only gets a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 9.
Another big third down.
Yeah, McMurtry is kind of put it on his back right here, on his shoulders, trying to carry the team. And he's made some good decisions, some good runs. So they're going to get the play call. We're down to 4 minutes, 8 seconds. So we're going to snap this under 4 minutes. 3rd and 8. And we are now down under 4 minutes. What a drive.
One of the fastest halves I've seen in a long time, Pastor.
He's going to keep it. He throws it.
Oh.
That was a little scary to Little John.
That was about a disaster there.
I think McMurtry thought he was not just going to turn around but move to the outside, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And there was a hand on it. We'll see what they're going to call. I think they would punt.
I think you punt here.
And he does.
Played well.
Well, you did your job right here. You were able to flip the field. You're down to the 42-yard line of the Bearcats. Need a good snap here.
You took about 6 minutes
Get a
off
good
the clock.
kick. Yeah, we're down to 3 minutes and 47 seconds. If you can pin them deep, it's going to be tough for Mooreland to go down the field. Good snap. Oh, it's a fake. He throws it to Caruth.
Oh, my goodness.
And he gets it with the extra effort.
Wow.
Flag on the play. I think it's going to be
a face mask.
A face mask.
Yes. Wow.
What a gutsy call by Coach Wardlaw. He was tackled before the first down. He had to make an extra effort, made the extra effort, and got the first down. I believe this is a face mask. I'm waiting for the call. Got down to the 31-yard line. Man, whoa, baby.
Unbelievable.
Cameron, what'd you think of that play call? Were you ready for that?
I was not ready for that. I was already looking down the other side for the punt, and then I turned around and he caught that ball. That was awesome. That was amazing.
Did you see Caruth?
Yeah, he put a hit on that guy.
Yeah, he had to really – he was going to be tackled, and it was not going to be enough, and he got enough out of it, and here's the play. Looks like he got another 10 yards out of it, so we're down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, 3 minutes, 38 seconds. That might be the play of the game.
Yeah.
You want to talk about winning football, Coach Wardlaw. It's nice to have your punter that's the quarterback.
It is, and we're not going to punt down here, so we've got 4 plays to get these first downs, and it eats the clock up.
So probably going to see some timeouts here.
They're
Mooreland's got all 3 timeouts. Clock is running. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. We'll snap this about 3:15. So under the center. It's going to hand it to Hughes to the outside. Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Going to lose about 4.
The defense, the Mooreland defense was not full.
They are disciplined.
They are, and
we could see why Crescent only scored 7 last week. It's tough to score against them. So this will be second and
timeout by Mooreland.
Yeah, 2nd and 14. 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Wow, I'm still amazed by that play call, and it worked perfect.
You know, we're about a first down away from really not icing the game, but really putting some pressure on Mooreland.
We have made it really hard for them right here. Got to keep. You really didn't want to lose that much yardage there. That's going to make this difficult because this has been tough running up the middle. But maybe McMurtry can find another find a little bit of space on the outside again and make somebody miss or something like that. We'll see what they do. The biggest thing, because you are at the 29-yard line, the biggest thing is even if you do go fourth down and you turn over on downs, Mooreland will have to use all their timeouts, and they're going to have to go down the field, and they have not showed that they can throw the ball.
No, not at all.
So it's things are looking good for the Bulldogs. They're just going to have to finish this. What a test.
Pretty interesting because we're sitting here with, a couple minutes left in the game, 3 minutes. In Noble, they just hit halftime.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting how this works. But I'll tell you what, a lot of running and a lot of clock running here tonight. And this is a big series for the Bulldogs here.
So Caruth comes in. Johnson comes off. McMurtry's going to go back under center again. 3 minutes, 7 seconds, 2nd and 14. So make it the play call. There's the motion from Littlejohn. Going to hand it to Caruth. Not much going there, and he's going to get maybe a yard. But we are rolling down to 3 minutes. Clock still moving. Not calling a timeout now. And so Mooreland trying to figure out when to use these last 2 timeouts. I think they're trying to save one for their offense is what they're hoping. So third down, 15.
We've got 2 plays to make 15 yards.
Didn't go anywhere. They're going to spread this back out with Caruth in the backfield. Got Birchfield, Hughes, Littlejohn, Mullinax. Littlejohn in motion. They were seeing what the defense was going to do there, calling a timeout. I think that's a good call. Down to 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Whoa. These are some big plays right in front of us. Well, Cameron, what's it feel like down there? Is the pressure out there like it is up in this booth?
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. There's definitely a little pressure out here, but these guys are staying calm and collected like they said what they were going to do when they came out in the second half. And you can tell, and I think it's going to pay off for them. This thing's been a battle, and I think they want it more. So,
yeah. Cameron, I'm really impressed with our student body down there. They seem like they're really into it right now, and a lot of them. Proud of them.
Oh, yeah, I think they're helping out a lot.
Yeah, I know they're loud right now. They're having a good time. They're all over the fence right there in the stands. Yelling loud. It's a great crowd. This is fun stuff. Don't we love Friday Night Lights?
Oh, we do. I tell you, it's just defines Oklahoma, defines Minco. I mean,
yeah.
On a Friday night, 5 Friday nights a year, this thing is going to have 800 to 1,000 people out here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, great support always.
Yes.
By the community. And so here we go. Third down. Yeah, I would say 14. Third down and 14. I disagree with Mr. Beck. He has 15. I'm going with 14.
You know how those math teachers are.
Yeah, that's right. And so we'll see what the Bulldogs come up with here. See if they keep it on the ground or trust McMurtry. They've showed more trust with McMurtry this year, that's for sure. They are going to throw it. He's looking deep. He didn't go. He's got a lot of room.
He's got a lot of room.
And he's going to run it. He's going to cut it up.
Ooh.
Tackled around the head.
Yeah, you got to keep going there. You can't. He kind of held up and.
Timeout by Mooreland with 2 minutes and 4 seconds, so that'll make it fourth down, and we're on the 21-yard line, so that'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 6.
A long 6.
Yeah. I'll say 4th and 6 there. Great run, good patience. I thought he might have had Littlejohn, but I'm okay with him pulling it down.
Yeah, I am too. And
he started to go outside, and I think in his head he thought, wait, don't go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Which was a good decision. I wish he'd have just kept running up the field. But got a good chunk of yards there, made this somewhat manageable for 4th down and, well, I'm going to go 7 now that I see that marker out there. Yeah. 4th down and 7. And so a long ways to go. 2 minutes, 4 seconds. Even if you don't get it, you're making this really hard.
Well, they only have one timeout left now as well.
Yeah,
so
they only have one timeout left. I believe that's right. We'll see what the Bulldogs draw up here. So 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in this ball game.
Most likely, unless it's an incomplete pass, it's going to be under 2 minutes when Mooreland gets the ball. Well, they may not get the ball. We may have a first down.
McMurtry looking to throw. He does. Oh, no.
Oh,
dropped it. And so, really, to be honest, that's okay. Even if he had caught it there, not a bad decision. In fact, it would have been nice if he'd have caught it there.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
And so they're going to start on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, 1 minute, 58 seconds. They've got to go the whole length of the field. They got to go 79 yards. Not only do they have to get a touchdown, but they'll have to go for a 2-point conversion to tie it up.
Yep.
So things looking good for Minco. Their defense is going to be tested. Coach Wardlaw's put it on them. What a drive by the offense. Ate up a bunch of clock and giving them a good chance here. And the crowd gets loud. Gonna look to pass. Throws it up. Birchfield's there. He's got it.
Yeah.
Birchfield intercepts it. Birchfield intercepts it.
Huge.
The Bulldogs get the ball back with 1 minute and 50 seconds. Birchfield with the speed reaches out and snags it. His second interception of the game.
Yeah, and he just chased that ball down. He chased that ball down, and that was a beautiful interception by Ben Birchfield. Big play, and now Mooreland's back is really against the wall with 1 timeout left in 1:50.
He hasn't had many chances on the offensive side to make a play, but he has made his presence known on the defense. Looks like victory formation, timeout by the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. And so, well, Cameron, how's your first home game at Minco so far going?
Well, that moment right there just topped it off for me because that was an awesome catch, and then the crowd just went crazy. All the students went crazy. It was really awesome.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Friday Night Lights in the small town. There's nothing better, I don't think.
No, there isn't.
I don't think there's anything more fun. And so we're glad you've joined us. We're glad you're watching us. You've gotten a good game. I think most of these, maybe the next 2 weeks, I think Minco's got a big edge, but after that, it's going to be nothing but hard-fought games just like this. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You won't want to miss out on any of the Bulldog action.
Pastor Mike, we have a junior high football game here Monday night at 5:30 against Dibble, and then softball plays at Hobart that day. A big
That's a big game for the softball,
yeah.
Big district game.
And then next Friday we play football against Apache here.
Is the Hobart game here or there?
No, it's there at Hobart,
there?
But it's a huge game.
It's a big game. All right, McMurtry.
All right.
They backed out of the victory. They're going to keep it with McMurtry. He's going to come to this way. He's going to find it away, and he falls down to make sure the clock keeps running.
Great decision by Pete.
So,
minute
40.
PT.
Yeah, not PT. Reed McMurtry.
Good decision by your son tonight.
He got 13 yards there. I love it. Boy, has McMurtry not played well this fourth quarter.
He's the difference maker in this fourth quarter.
I mean, he has really put the team on his back.
Yes, he has.
And he's had 3 or 4 big runs, a great pass for a big first down at one point. So kudos to McMurtry for really playing well in this fourth quarter. But I think if I'm giving a star for the game, I'm giving it to the defense.
Yeah.
6 turnovers. 6 turnovers
yes.
in one game. Have you ever seen 6 turnovers, Cameron, in one game? Have you seen a defense do that before?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I've never seen that. It's been it's just incredible how this defense has really taken this game over. It really showed that they wanted to be physical and win this game.
Yeah, 6 turnovers, just unbelievable. I mean, just really. I mean, if you're Mooreland, you got to be looking at this game and going, guys, 6 turnovers, 14-6, and we gave them the ball 6 times.
Yeah, it's just absolutely impressive, and they were all takeaways. I think that's the cool thing about it. Sometimes fumbles are given, but we took the ball away tonight. It was just very impressive defense.
Yeah, took the ball away. Birchfield on both those interceptions, using his speed to go get it. I mean, just overall great job by the defense, man. A++.
Really proud of their effort. And the offense hasn't played horribly.
No.
They made plays when they needed to.
That's a tough defense to play against.
It is.
So victory formation here. He's going to take a knee. Minute 24. And I believe this will be it right here.
Yeah,
wow.
I don't believe Mooreland has any timeouts left. I don't think.
I think they might have one, but I'm not sure. But it wouldn't matter if you called a timeout anyway. And so we're going to get a couple snaps.
Pastor Mike,
what a game.
This is a big win by Minco.
Huge win.
We beat a very good football team tonight, and that's always – it's better to be 2-0 than 0-2.
That's right.
And I'm really – the good thing – the cool thing about Minco football and Minco athletics in general, as the year goes along, we improve.
Yeah.
And so we were playing pretty crisp here early in the season.
Yeah. So take the snap again, take a knee. That'll go to 3rd down, and we're down to 40 seconds.
That's going to about do it.
And that'll do it. There's not a need for another snap. And so that'll be the end of the ball game. And your Minco Bulldogs kept the Bearcats scoreless the second half. They were also scoreless in the second half. So it worked out 14-6. And the Minco Bulldogs have pulled out another win. Congratulations to them. Hard-fought battle. And, man, did they get after it. That was fun to watch. And, man, the defense just 6 turnovers. That's the stat of the game right there, 6 turnovers. And just played really hard. Hats off to the Mooreland Bearcats. They also played a really good game. They were able to hang in there and just, man, that was fun to watch. So we're glad that you joined us. And so, like we said, we got a few fun games next week. The middle school boys will be playing. The softball girls will be getting after it. And then next week, right here in Minco against Apache, you'll want to come watch that game. And we'll have a lot of fun with that. So another big win. Another big win by the Bulldogs as they score 14. And the Mooreland Bearcats are 6. And so we'll see you next week. We're glad that you joined us.
Yes.
Have a great evening.
Starting to get fun.
That's right.